Hello, it's Twyla from California. I do not condone the eating of corn starch. This is what I do. I'm not telling anyone else to do it. It's Monday. I guess it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Someone had requested the straw. Hmm? I got to figure out how to go live. From what you all are saying, what's the best way? Announce the time to go live. No, I don't. I only use this starch with the straw. So, hmm. Whew. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've been having this a while. Okay. Save some time. So let me get this out the way. I had mentioned the sun and somebody, I think it was Sonia Hill. I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm not using my glasses, so I had mentioned about the aerial, using an aerial situation to do some scenting, and in my case I'm not so much into scent. So did I show you all this? I used my Trader Joe's bag. I was up late last night, and so I thought, so what I did, I put the stuff at the bottom, and then I closed it tight, and I folded it over. So it's still pretty tight to me. It could have been better. And then so now, it hasn't been 24 hours. Somebody said it's been done before, which I know it must have been. I got the bright idea to do it. And so anyway, there's a spoon in here already. This is the last of the previous Argo container I bought. I haven't felt like going over to the other store. And they only have these in grocery stores. And I went to my favorite grocery store, which is Ralph's. That's a grocery store I've known since childhood in California. Okay. Mm-hmm. It is really scented. Doesn't seem to have been, and maybe that doesn't do it. I don't know. Let me check for a crunch or squeak. It got some crunch to it. I would say it's about 4 points off. Okay. Let's see. One more. I'm very unhappy today. I've been unhappy since Friday. The Supreme Court is showing out. Donald Trump Supreme Court. January 6th rioters. That's really concerning if you're going to let them go. Because if them people can go up into Congress and try to stop people died in that building. Died in that building. One girl was from California, and she was one of the insurrectionists, is what I'm gonna call her, and they busted down that window, and she was ready to jump through it, and the security guard shot her. Okay, so she caused that herself. But then you had other police officers got killed, other people injured, eyes put out, people scarred for life, and they're saying that they could probably go free. So now, okay, now if somebody agree with that, that means okay, a bunch of people can bust up in your house while you just trying to mind your business and do your paperwork or whatever you doing. And they just bust up in your house, break windows. They don't ask you to open the door for them. They break windows, they get in. And oh my God, what's going on? This is not good. We're watching a deterioration of a country. If we don't elect Biden, this is old people, it's over. Young people, it's over. Little kids gonna need to go to school. That's over because they're against public education. Today they granted him some type of immunity. Oh. Mm. Okay. I'm gonna be going back and forth. This came off of the box. This box. And someone told me when I tore this off, that the date was on here. But I still see no date. Okay, so I'm putting this away. This is interesting. It did really scent though. And I did this at 3 a.m. before I went to bed. And it's now about 2 p.m. or more. I don't know. So, excuse me. I bought this last night. I'm not going to be before you long. I'm very sad. Because if we live in a country where a person can just break the law, because a president is supposed to be upstanding, honest, not a lawbreaker. So this guy can be able to do anything if he can get back in there. He only won by 70-something thousand votes last time. President Biden beat him by hundreds of thousands of votes. In the individual, some kind of way they count it, but by 7 million votes. So if we can keep the 7 million and add more to it, because a lot of people been tricked by his lies, a lot of black people been tricked by his lies, thinking he did something. He didn't do nothing for black people. So if we could get back to the polls strong, because this guy not good for black people, white people, no people. His Supreme Court went after women. A 50-year law got destroyed. So it's really sad. Where is my spoon? Just have to use this one. So first the abortion, and as I was saying, all it takes is somebody to bring a case before them, and then they hear the case, and then they say, okay, we agree with you. And there go women, can't vote anymore. There go women. I think women's right to vote could have been enshrined in the Constitution, but see, they deal with that constitutional stuff. And you lose your right to vote, women. We lose our right to vote. And then they bring back those other old laws about a bank account and a business. So this is a lot to think about, and it's a lot to take action, and we got to start. I'm calling all my friends. They got kids. They got grandkids. Some of them have great-grandkids. But they may be too young to vote. We got to vote. And if we vote in a plurality, just too many people, just vote, vote, vote. But I suggest voting early and in person, because those votes sit. You can actually go on a website and see that this country, this company, this state has so many votes for Biden and so many votes for the liar. And like I said, I prefer the slow truth over a fast lie. And I notice most people that lie, they talk really fast. I don't really trust people that talk too fast. So this is starch I added rice flour to. Okay, so I got this last night. I tasted it earlier. It wasn't quite there. So, mm, I'm testing this one versus this one. Mm. This one, even though it ain't quite there yet, it's squeakier than this one. Okay. Whew. So it matters. Voting matters. When women didn't vote for Hillary, in 2016, we lost their abortion rights. See, and as young people, they caught up in their phones, caught up in video games, caught up in this, caught up in this artist, that artist. I know people young. When I was young, I voted. I started voting when I turned 18. It's very important. And I voted ever since I turned 18. I was too young to vote for Clinton and all of them. But I voted. We got to vote. This has to be a very democratic election. Because the people are trying to take democracy. And it seemed like they didn't do something right with that Constitution and making Supreme Court judges and they not being held accountable. It's like I'm learning things about my country I did not know. Like it's not a safe democratic country. And I used to hear people say, oh, democracy, you got to fight for it. You got to vote for it. You got to keep voting for it. You got to fight, and vote for it, vote for it, vote for it. I didn't really understand. Like, wait a minute. I thought it was sealed. Written in stone. No. I'm going to take a little bit of this chestnut. But I am very, very sad. Because it makes me sad because I'm a fair person. I'm not a person that's wicked. I'm not a person that like to see bad things happen to people, good people. I'm not a person that stands up for people when they wrong. Because when you stand up for people when they wrong, them same wrong people turn around and do you wrong. So I'm looking at people who talking about they could vote for Trump, and this man, the stuff he has done. The stuff he has done to regular people. Take me another bite. I don't want to go too long without a bite. I'm going to do this aerial over here. It's scented, but not too much. not overpowering. This is scented, although I don't know how they got it that way. Well, anybody that's in leadership position in your family, start talking to people, because people out here trying to make it. And the Supreme Court and the Republicans trying to make it harder. Like they should have just, after they impeached him twice, they should have voted to convict him the first time. It's hot. And it's a saying that says the only way evil prevails is when good people do nothing. Now we can sit here and let this happen. We got to vote. But it ain't looking too good for him. Because a lot of Republicans don't like him and a lot of independents don't like him. Listen, Biden old. Biden looked like 45, 50 years old, 60 years old to me right about now. Because he looking way better than somebody who want to come in, be cussing out reporters, want to put people in jail. We're going to see something. See, people take Trump like a joke. Oh, he be smiling, and the man is no joke. It's nothing to laugh at. Everybody seen and heard of the Joker and Batman. He be loud. He got that permanent smile, but he's evil.
That's what Batman movies was showing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was kiddish thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was showing about, people, like the Joker, laughing, always had that smile on his face, doing devious things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Devious, yeah. That's what Batman was about, showing the different characters.
Introducing Errol, my husband. There's been a lot of countries that used to be democratic, and they have gone dictator a lot. You don't want one man ruling no country. That's it. And you got to think of scenarios like people that still, going to school. You got to think about older people who can't protect themselves and don't have physical strength. You got to think about young people, like the young women that are dying. Women are literally dying on this abortion thing. My mother, I asked Mom, I said, Mom, when she was alive, I said, Mom, why you have 6 kids? Because I just couldn't, it was rough. I mean, not that we but I would look at my mom, she had to be, it was a duty. Always hollering at somebody, go sit down, do this. Don't be slamming my door, close the door. And I asked her, I said, Mom, why you have kids, so many kids? And she said, well, Twyla, she said, we didn't have no choice but to try to have a dangerous abortion. And she said a lot of people she knew was dead in hotels because they would be sticking hangers in women. They would be doing anything to try to kill this baby in them. Okay? And then it was mostly abortion for choice. Now people have abortions for all types of reasons. I said that lady in Texas, twins, pregnant with twins, one of them died in her belly. She couldn't get an abortion in Texas. And there's other situations going on where people, the baby died in them, and it's like a partial miscarriage. It's a lot of stuff to this abortion stuff. Women are not just out here running and having abortions because there's a lot of birth control now. Then they want to take away birth control. See, the Supreme Court think they slick. They let the birth control stay for now. I don't think I want any more of this. I don't know how I'm going to react. But women have very serious medical issues that can require them to get husbands have been asked. It's either your wife or the baby, and the husband has chose the baby or the wife, unless the wife insists on the baby. So it's serious. And this ain't no joke. It's like we lived through Trump once, and that man was in there doing some serious stuff. Oh my God, I hope people vote for President Biden and vote every Republican out of office. Put them outside. And voting matters. There's no sleep to them. This ain't crunchy at all. So now I'm just like, I just wish I was rich. So whatever the outcome is, I could just leave the country. My husband said I wouldn't go nowhere. I would leave. What is that? They be making noise. So I implore everybody got leadership in their family, get your families together, call people. It ain't about, see, you can be cynical while the stuff ain't went down. You can say, forget it, it don't matter. This is that, Biden this, Biden old. All right, but then we don't vote like we didn't vote for Hillary. The man, remember, Trump only won by 70,000 votes. So we don't vote. He slip in there. First thing you're going to do is the easy stuff. Go after Social Security and Medicare, prescription drugs for seniors. He's mad. He's coming with a vengeance because we put him out. He's coming after black people. He's coming after young women of childbearing age, of all races. This is a serious, could be the last election in America. That's all I got to say. So, because I was just talking to a friend of mine in Fontana, and she was saying, you can get it. If he get back in there, he going to mess it up. And then they got to be coming back and fixing it. Well, one thing people don't appreciate when Democrats fix things. The Republicans can do all kind of evil. They don't care. But Democrats come and fix it. They mad and want to criticize. They'll be also coming after school-age children. Look up a lady named Betsy DeVos. Betsy DeVos. Hold on a second. So wait, the children now. So it's affecting a lot of people. School-age children, the elderly, and people don't care about people. Okay, I saw one lady online crying. She said she's an older person and this and that and the other talk. And she was complaining about Biden. I said, Biden just made 65 drugs cheap. for seniors. And you, I don't get people. They don't like good people. That's what I'm figuring out in this world. They don't like good people. They like bad people. Oh, he bad. Oh, he tough. But he gonna be tough on you. And the people that's supporting him is so sad. I know people that when he was in, they used to get like 13,000 in income taxes for their family and their kids. They ended up owing money because he gave a tax break to the rich. So all I'm saying is, please, let's rally the troops. If you got influence, tell people to vote. Because Biden, it is a difference between Biden and Trump. Trump is a crook and a thief and a liar. Okay? Biden is trying to help people. You might not like everything he do. Who's going to like everything everybody do? And Trump sitting at that line talking about it wasn't no this and it wasn't no that. Iran attacked Americans when Trump was in. There was a lot of stuff going on. But I will say this, if we don't vote and keep him out of office, and I feel real sad, I'm very sad. This is a sad time for me. We're going to be messed up. People that have foster children, or you got a child that has severe handicap, developmental problems, all that funding will go away. They will take it. They'll take, these on styles, and I don't like Biden. I don't like a liar. I don't like Trump. What's so special about him? He ain't nothing to look at. So listen, it's a lot at stake in this election, and the fact that we probably won't be able to vote again. The Republicans are sick of losing elections. And they lose elections because they don't like people. It's only rich. They only want rich people. And people talk about California and homelessness, and I'm going to go after this. A Republican judge and Republicans had said, no, keep the homeless on the street. They don't have a right to take them off the street. California was trying to get them into homes, get them into motels, get them off the street. Now all of a sudden, they said you can say they can't sleep on the street. So this is a serious election. Price of food, price of gas. This ain't the only time. First of all, food was cheap before President Obama. Not Obama. Food was cheap before Trump. Okay, food was cheap under President Obama. Okay, I can't say gas was cheap. Under Bush, gas was high. President Obama brought gas down, and food, I ain't gonna say food was cheap, but food been high a minute. But was more affordable, and it's coming down. But if people act like they ain't never had cheaper food and cheaper gas until Trump. See, this is what God don't like too. You giving man glory. I heard it's some people, you can't give a man glory. That man didn't do nothing but come in up under President Obama and Vice President Biden's policies, okay? And he took credit for it. That's why President Obama wanted to win in 2012, because he had good policies and they was coming and maturing. A lot of stuff President Biden is doing is about to mature. We're about to see the good results of it. And I'm just, Lord, I gotta go. But I don't know. Why would they give this man immunity? Why would they say people that ran into a federal building they okay? This is wrong. And my wish is, I got my passport. I need to renew my husband's need to be renewed. My wish is, I just wish I had money. Because I wouldn't be dealing with no Trump. No dumb Trump. His grandfather was basically a pimp. See, people, it's good to watch TV, entertainment TV. I watch my share of entertainer TV, but I try to learn things. Trump's era Errol, your pie is ready. Can I get a little piece? I'm so hungry. So, this is a dangerous election, and we gotta vote Democratic. Don't just go in there Biden, Harris. No. You gotta read and study that ballot before you go. They send sample ballots in the mail. And I know in California, a lot of Republicans try to pass themselves off as Democrats. Okay, like in the mayor's race, it was a billionaire who ran for mayor in LA. A billionaire. He would have tore LA up more because he would have took all the land and good stuff and gave it to rich people, and it wouldn't be nothing left. But thank God people in LA voted for Mayor Karen Bass. And they had so many thousands of people out on the street, and they have gotten that down by 20-something thousand. They don't cleaned up parks. They don't cleaned up encampments and stuff. It had gotten so bad, okay, under Trump, that they was sleeping and figured out a way to sleep on freeways. It was horrible. But I didn't live in LA, but we saw some homelessness. Homelessness is everywhere, in every state. So all I am saying is, yeah, so the billionaire ran against the regular lady with her small donations. But thank God. First, he was kind of up as they was reading the stuff. He was kind of up. But boy, Karen Bass came through. She's a good lady, and I hope she wins re-election. But I know she will because she had raving reviews on her first 4 years in office. No, her first year. She ain't been in that. Yeah, she got in at 22. So she'll be up for re-election in 26. Please vote for common people. Don't vote with rich people. Don't vote with corporations. Don't vote with KKK and whatever the brothers are, they call them. Vote for your chicken.
Yeah.
It's too hot. Vote for the common person. Okay? All right, love you guys. We'll chat with you soon. And I'm very upset today. This is really sad. How you gonna sit there and say something like that? No way. I'm voting. I encourage everybody to vote. Encourage everybody. Your mother, your father, your sister. Tell people to vote. I'm gonna go to the post office myself and get voter applications. We can't let him win. Cannot let it happen.
You still recording?
Mm-hmm. See you soon.